Alright, today we have got a whole bunch of Tesla accessories to check out, all which might be just the perfect thing to include on your holiday gift-giving guide for that Tesla lover in your life. So stick with me, we'll get them all out, installed, and see how they do. Alright, so we've got several accessories here today. First up, we have a set of Puddle Lights and door sills that light up with LEDs that are really going to help out right now in the winter on these short days. It's only about 4 o'clock and it's already getting dark out. So it'll be quite nice to have this and help make the car stand out a little bit more in a somewhat subtle way. So can't wait to check these out. Then we've also got, from our friends at Fort TeslaShields, we have this storage box which has a peel to stick, so you can install it wherever you want in the car. We've got a car seat back storage bag or garbage bag that has LED lights, which will also be good for these dark nights. And then last but not least, we have this scratch resistant and shock resistant tempered glass screen protector for the big tablet screen in the car. And I know I have shown this one a little bit before, but I didn't get a chance to fully install it. So we also have the Vixseed dashboard car mount phone holder, and we'll get this set up for real this time and take it out for a drive and see how it holds up on some of the bumps and stuff here. So I wanted to thank TLYard first for the Puddle Lights and door sills. I wanted to thank Fort TeslaShields for the storage solutions and screen protector, and I wanted to thank Vixseed for the phone mount. Alright, we're going to start here with the lighting systems. Alright, so first up we're going to start with the Puddle Lights. So the Model Y does actually have Puddle Lights on it, but you can see they're not super bright and it's just a light. So it's kind of boring, and I'm excited to install these TLYard ones. And even better, I have a special discount code that will give 30% off just in time for the holidays. So if you use code TeslaTyler30, and I'll have the link in the description, you will save 30% off on any order from TLYard. Alright, so you can see right here is where we have the Puddle Lights that come standard on the car. And this installation should be super easy. We're basically just going to use a flathead screwdriver, pop that off. There's a cord that will disconnect, and we'll put the new one in. Alright, so I've got my handy dandy flathead screwdriver here, and I'm just going to pop this right off. Alright, comes out super easily, and I can see cable here, which is just going to pop straight off. So you can either just use your fingernail or push in. Alright, easier to do with a screwdriver. So that just takes this light straight out, and we have our other set here. We've got all 4 of them. And the cool thing is they have a bunch of different customization options. So I went with the Tesla logo, but they have different colors and logo options, which is pretty cool. So you can add your own little bit of uniqueness to the car. Alright, so we're just going to take the new one here and clip it right in. And how cool is that? You can see, look at that logo. Amazing. I love that. So just get that, and we're just going to pop it straight back in. There we go. Alright, so less than a minute to install that. And look at how good that looks. Alright, so we're just going to get all 4 of those in. Alright, and there's the finished product here in the dark. So, nice way to add some customization and style to your Tesla. Make it stand out a little bit from the 30 other ones that are probably in the parking lot. Alright, so up next we have this illuminated door sill, which has lights on it, and then there's this little magnet that goes here on the sensor that shuts it off. And that way when this goes on the door, so when you open the door it comes off and the light goes on. When you close the door it goes back on onto the sensor and turns the light back off. So this just goes straight over the existing ones, and it has its own adhesive on it. It's got kind of this sort of carbon fiber-y look. Well, they even give you this little cleaning wipe to help make sure that the adhesive on here sticks. This door sill is probably pretty dirty. Alright, so it just goes there right over the other one and sticks on super easily. And then we're going to put this little magnet on the door, and there's a little sticker that helps stick it on. And that'll help turn it on and off. Alright, and here it is in action. Now we got nice light up there. Alright, so up next we've got our screen protector. So this screen protector comes from TeslaShields, and it will be nice because I found we don't really get a lot of like scratches on the screen here, but it does just get dirty all the time. So I'm gonna get it cleaned off first and then put the screen protector on. Alright, so with this you actually even get the wipes for cleaning, so you use these as well, and a little microfiber cloth for getting it nice and clean underneath. So I guess this is just like putting a screen protector on your phone, except it's much bigger. So, got this big tempered glass one. We're just going to stick it on there and then peel the back part off here and then try to clean it off a little bit. So I found the easiest way to do this is I'm going to treat it almost like a hinge. Perfect. Use this to get it pushed back down. Alright, that looks good. We got all the air bubbles pretty much out. Perfect. Alright, so up next we have this dashboard car mount from Vixseed, which, if you've been following the channel for a little while, you know that I'm a big fan of Vixseed's products. I have this nice MagSafe one here that I really like, which holds the phone super firmly. But in case you don't have MagSafe compatible phone, or just want something that's a little bit more up in front of you, way up in the dashboard, they make this one, which has this great anti-skid pad on the bottom of it, so you can put it anywhere in the dashboard and it won't move around. And it's got this nice quick clip-in mechanism for your phone, so it holds it nice and stable without it moving around. You can find the link to this and all of the other products here in the description. Use my code to save. Doesn't cost you anything. You'll save some money and help support the channel. Right, so one of the other cool things is we just got the Tesla Holiday Update, which is usually one of their biggest software updates for the year. And this year is no different. So for me, I would say 3 main features that are really awesome. One is the inclusion of Apple Music, which I've been complaining about for a while now. I still wish that they would just support CarPlay, but lacking that, this is not a bad option. So I do like the UI here. Makes it easy to browse around and search for whatever you might want, access your library, find playlists. You can even listen to like their radio stations and stuff. So I've been using this a ton. The only downside to this is that you need to have obviously an Apple Music subscription, but also have the premium connectivity subscription here in the Tesla, which is either $10 a month or $100 for the year. So that is certainly a little bit extra on top of it, and I'm not sure that, considering this is really the only thing I use that for, that it's worth it, but decided to do 1 month of it just to test out Apple Music. So then in addition to that, you have the option to use MyQ compatible garage doors. So for folks that aren't familiar with that, what that is
It's kind of like a standard that's used for wireless connectivity to garage door openers. So I have a Chamberlain one, which is supported by this, and I think Chamberlain was maybe who originally created it. But all you have to do to get it set up is, as long as you have, oh yeah, Tesla chargers. Oh, this is where we're going. As long as you have that set up, then you are able to access your garage doors in here. And what's really cool about it is, beyond the like just having a regular opener, it actually shows you the status of your door, like whether it's open or not. So you can check that before you're, accidentally leaving it open or anything like that. You can even set it up with locations so that it will automatically open the door whenever you get to your house or close it when you're leaving. So that's pretty cool, although that also requires an additional subscription. It's $45 for the year for some reason for the premium connectivity thing for MyQ. But you get a 30-day trial, which is what we're using right now. I think after that trial, we're probably just going to go back to using this guy. All right, there are two other smaller but nice features that came with this update too. Or actually, one that came with this update and one that I just noticed now because I was looking through settings. So one is here with this apply brakes when regenerative braking is limited. So I love that Tesla has the one pedal driving, and I've gotten totally used to that, and I find it hard to drive now, like having to actually use a car with a brake pedal. But in the winter especially, there are a lot of times when you end up getting limited regenerative braking because the car can't put as much energy back into the batteries when they're at cold and not at peak efficiency. And so sometimes you go and take your foot off the accelerator and you expect the car to slow down a whole lot more, and it doesn't because the regen is limited. So this will actually blend in the normal brakes to accommodate for that. So makes it a lot more consistent with how it's applying the brakes. The other one that I quite like is it will do, oh here, automatic turn signals. So automatic cancel now is a new feature that I actually noticed in the Model S Plaid that I was renting in Vegas. But basically the way that works is when you put the turn signal on, instead of it just always doing 3 blinks like it would normally do, it will actually stay on and turn itself off after it detects that you have done basically whatever it is you intended to do. So whether that's changing lanes or turning or merging or anything else, it uses the camera system and I guess some machine learning basically to figure out what you're actually trying to do, and it'll turn off the turn signal automatically after that. So I am really enjoying that, and I have realized that it's like broken me now for using a regular turn signal because I just expect it to turn off. So quite nice to apply some of the like autopilot-y features to non-autopilot modes, and I like that a lot. Alright, and up next we have the Top-Fit storage box, which has adhesive for sticking it anywhere that you like in the car. So I'm probably going to stick this up on the headliner and use this for my sunglasses since they're always bouncing around in here. So thank you to Fort TeslaShields for sending this on over. Alright, so it looks like this actually doesn't have adhesive, it's Velcro, so you can, it's actually better because then you can move it around. So you can stick it anywhere that there is sort of a fabric-y material. So work down here, actually might be where I thought or you could even stick it inside of here. I think I'm gonna go with it down here by my leg. So let's see, try it out there for now. And then my sunglasses are gonna go right in there. All right, and then last but not least, we have this car seat storage bag, which has an LED light up light, which would be nice to have in the back so that the kids stop blinding me with their lights all the time. And this also has a...
I'm blinding my lane. Just kidding.
Actually, you got garbage bags that you can put in it too, which would be nice for keeping stuff clean in here because we've always got trash floating around like we do from our bagels right now. So, and it even comes with the trash bags. How nice is that? So we're gonna stick this onto the back of the seat. It just clips right into the seat back pocket here. And it's got a magnetic closing, and just pop it open like that. And there you go. Voila. Alright, so those are just a few of the awesome accessories that you can get for your Tesla Model Y, 3, and I know that a bunch of these are available for the S and X as well. So if you're interested in any or all of these, I will have all of the links in the description below. Make sure to use my code for each of these various sites. Alright, and with that, thank you so much. I hope that this brings you some holiday cheer, and maybe give some ideas of some gifts that you could give, or even just some stuff to pick up in the new year. And that was a poem that I only half made, intended to make. Alright, with that, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. With that, I will catch you in the next one. Bye.